This week, I have Victoria Granova joining us. Victoria, as always, it's such a pleasure being able to chat with you.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on. It's such an honor. Thank you very much for both, the award. I can't believe it. Thank you. Like, I feel very honored for this. And thank you as well for giving me the opportunity to speak about myself as well. So thanks very much to you and the team for having me on.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours, Victoria. And, kind of going off of that theme of, accomplishments and awards, I would love to hear about, some accomplishments that you've achieved so far in your career and which ones have really stood out to you or have meant the most to you thus far.
Oh, absolutely. I think the thing that I'm most proud of right now is the way that I was able to transition from a different field into cybersecurity. That whole journey was frankly, it started by accident, and I ended up loving cybersecurity so much that I wanted to work full time in it. I actually came in from accounting. I was going to do external financial audits for the rest of my life because I loved it so much as well. There's a whole project management aspect to it, leadership aspect to it that I really enjoyed. But then, by luck, I saw that there was an opportunity to do a cybersecurity certificate at York University. They had just launched it back a few years ago, and I thought sounds interesting. It's interesting. I was very intrigued, and as soon as I started, I couldn't stop. So I wanted to do this now full time for the rest of my life. And of course, that transition came with its challenges, but I think I'm most proud of the way that I was able to transition, able to get my CISSP designation, and do all that while working full time, both in the previous role and going forward as well. So that's one of the things I'm most proud of.
Yeah, and what's so great about your career growth and journey is that, you started out in one different sector and one different vision in mind, but you were so flexible in what the end goal was. And, I think that we're kind of like past that point of we only have to be one thing. We can't evolve or explore different options, but you are such a testament that you can take a risk and it can work out for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I really do credit a lot of my success to my community. So when I first started out, even back when I was a student, I found that the Toronto cybersecurity community in particular was extremely welcoming. I was able to make so many friends, so many contacts as well. And I must say that I do owe a lot of my success to the fact that the community itself is so supportive, and specific individuals and mentors along the way that helped me get to where I am. It really is a team effort. So I did not do this by myself by any means. And of course, all the credits to my family for supporting me through this journey as well. I wouldn't have been able to do it without anyone.
When you think about your future in the industry, what are some of your biggest hopes and ambitions for yourself?
So many opportunities in this industry for sure, both in the private sector or in working in the career, but also in academia. So one of the things that I really want to do is, besides advancing myself as a professional and keeping up to date with industry and learning as much as I can about everything, I also want to advance the industry through research. One of the great passions that I have right now is, and I've had for a while now, is the intersection of psychology and cybersecurity. And in fact, I am very, very lucky to have been admitted to Ryerson University's PhD program starting this fall to be researching exactly that with the PhD management program there. So in an organizational setting, what applications of psychology can we bring to cybersecurity to lend some insights into the industry and see how we can improve controls or strengthen the human factor, in cybersecurity. So that's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to contributing in that part-time program while continuing my career for sure.
Victoria, you are such a trailblazer in this industry, and it is such a pleasure being able to not just to chat with you and to present you with this top 10 under 40 win, but also just to see that continued growth. And I wish you all the best in your career moving forward. And I hope we can keep in touch.
Thank you so much for this opportunity again. And thanks to the team as well for giving me this award. I really appreciate it.